The process of installing a new bishop for the Diocese of Providence has begun.
Today, the diocese celebrated a Holy Mass where the Most Reverend Richard Henning officially became Coadjutor Bishop. 12 News reporter Matt Paddock was at the Mass and joins us live now in Providence with more. Matt?
Yeah, it was a packed Mass here at the Cathedral of Saints Peter and Paul as local religious leaders and community members came out to celebrate the future leader of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Providence. Outside the Cathedral of Saints Peter and Paul, a motorcade police escort, limousines, Clydesdales, and canines. But inside were the sounds of song and prayer as Catholic parishioners and local faith leaders came together.
Bishop Henning, the Diocese of Providence, welcomes you with open arms and a grateful heart.
To welcome the Reverend Richard Henning as Coadjutor Bishop of the Diocese of Providence.
We pledge to you our friendship and support and prayers as you begin your new ministry here in the state of Rhode Island in the Diocese of Providence.
The appointment means Henning will serve alongside Bishop Thomas Tobin during the coming months and will take over as leader of the Providence Diocese when Tobin retires. For many, this was a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
We were so grateful for your presence then and very grateful and pleased to be honored that you are with us once again today.
Among those in attendance, Pope Francis's ambassador to the U.S., Archbishop Christophe Pierre, who presented the papal bull.
We release you from the bond of your former titular church and that of the office of auxiliary, and we gladly appoint you Coadjutor Bishop of the Diocese of Providence.
The official decree from Pope Francis himself, designating Henning to his new role in the church.
Inform all of Christ's faithful of that community about this our decree, so that they may regard you as an authentic teacher in the Christian faith. And it is signed Pope Francis.
Bishop Henning front and center moving about the church, bull in hand for all to see, welcomed by applause and cheers with each and every step. And Bishop Tobin has led the diocese here for 17 years and will be turning 75 in April, which is the mandatory age of retirement according to the Vatican. Now it's also going to be up to the Pope to decide when Bishop Henning will completely take over. But reporting live in Providence, Matt Paddock, 12 News.
The process of installing a new bishop for the Diocese of Providence officially underway. Today, the diocese held a Mass where the Most Reverend Richard Henning officially became Coadjutor Bishop. 12 News reporter Matt Paddock spent the day at the Cathedral of Saints Peter and Paul in Providence and joins us now live with the details. Matt?
Yeah, it was a packed Mass here at the Cathedral as local religious leaders and community members coming out to celebrate the future leader of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Providence. Outside the Cathedral of Saints Peter and Paul, a motorcade police escort, limousines, Clydesdales, and canines. But inside, listen as the bells toll and the sound of song and prayer ring. All to welcome the Reverend Richard Henning as Coadjutor Bishop of the Diocese of Providence.
Bishop Henning, the Diocese of Providence, welcomes you with open arms and a grateful heart. We pledge to you our friendship and support and prayers as you begin your new ministry here in the state of Rhode Island in the Diocese of Providence.
The appointment means Henning will serve alongside Bishop Thomas Tobin during the coming months and will take over as the leader of the Providence Diocese when Tobin retires.
And I hope I am a man of hope. I hope we all are Christians who live hope.
Among those in attendance, Pope Francis's ambassador to the U.S., Archbishop Christophe Pierre.
We were so grateful for your presence then and very grateful and pleased to be honored that you are with us once again today.
Who presented the papal bull, the official decree from Pope Francis himself, designating Henning to his new role in the church.
Please inform all of Christ's faithful of that community about this our decree, so that they may regard you as an authentic teacher in the Christian faith. And it is signed Pope Francis.
Bishop Henning front and center moving about the church, bull in hand for all to see, welcomed by applause and cheers with each and every step.
Maybe most of all, for we who live in Rhode Island. Because after all, we live in the state of hope.
And Bishop Tobin has led the diocese for 17 years and will be turning 75 in April, which is the mandatory retirement age from the Vatican. Now, it's still going to be up to the Pope to decide when Bishop Henning will officially take over here as the Diocese of Providence. Reporting live in downtown Providence, Matt Paddock, 12 News.